for the lily whites. Let's go, Faversham. Hear those lions roar.
I'm here with Frannie after the 2-2 draw against Sevenoaks. Frannie, your thoughts on the performance and the result?
I thought we started the game really well. I think the first 20-25 minutes of the game was everything we asked for, with and without the football. Thought our intensity, thought the way we got after them, created chances, moved the ball. Obviously got the goal during that time, and I think justly so. And then maybe myself sending off, ironically, seemed to give them a little bit of a lift. We maybe just dropped 5-10 yards too deep, invited a bit of pressure on. We sensed it going into half-time. We obviously got in at half-time, 1-0, spoke to the boys about it. And unfortunately, the second half, they had their tails up a little bit, and obviously got the 2 goals. Obviously, the first goal is an individual mistake, which happens. Got no problem with it. We've asked Jacob to play that way, so I'll take that. Not a problem. But yeah, I think we just dropped off it slightly. Just dropped 5-10 yards off of Warren up top. Allowed him to get into the game a bit more. And just made it a bit difficult for ourselves.
Did it feel like the momentum swung a little bit after that equaliser?
Yeah, I think so. I think, like what he was talking now, I think you had a 10-minute spell after they scored the first goal where a few heads dropped a little bit, and it's the first time since we've come in there's been a negative, maybe. So it's probably good for us to see then the reaction of players and how they take on a bit of negativity. And they probably, in fairness to Sevenoaks, they up their levels, and there was a 10-minute spell where, they was on top, and we had to dig in. We changed shape, went to a back 3, which then I think got us back into the game, which we was pleased with. Got the goal back straight away, but unfortunately just couldn't go and get that winner.
Yeah, it was obviously got the equaliser like 15 minutes left of the game. Yeah. Did it feel like there wasn't many chances created from the either side, really? Or?
I think we had the one, I think where Woody's gone through, and he's sort of got a toe on it as he's gone through, and the keeper's obviously come out quickly and made a good save. And then obviously the one where Casey's struck the volley sweetly, and I think when you're on the bench and you see a goalkeeper not move, you're thinking it's going to nestle in. And unfortunately for us, it's whistled just wide of the post. But I just think the second half and the last bit of the first half, we just dropped off it 5-10 yards. And whoever you play against, you won't get away with that.
And obviously it's down to the last game of the season now. Obviously 3 points, 3 goal difference, I believe, separates us and Sitting Born. It's just about believing that something could happen potentially.
Look, that's exactly what we've just said in there. Look, when we came into the job 3 games ago, if you'd have said then you're going to go into the last game with a chance still, we'd have probably took that, because it probably felt that there maybe wasn't a chance. So we've given ourselves a chance. It may be a long shot, but we'll just go into next week. We're playing the champions, and the rightly champions in my opinion. So regardless of whatever happens afterwards, I think it's a good chance for the boys to put down a marker for next season. And we just look to go and win the game of football, and then same as always, see where we are come 5 o'clock.
And obviously finally the fans, obviously last away game of the season, obviously last home game of the season, last day. It's just about getting behind the lads, and just in case something.
Look, you
never know.
Absolutely. Look, I mean, they've been brilliant where they've travelled, the distances they've travelled to all season. Unfortunately today we couldn't get that win just to give us a bit more hope. But look, come next week, come and see us. We'll be trying to win a game of football. The boys will be doing everything they can. And like I say, it's a great chance for us to put down a marker against the team who've just won the league of what we want to be about next season. Perfect.